What's up, DC Nation? This is Echo Ninja, and we are going into the realm of DC, hitting you with Titans Season 3, Episode 5, The Lazarus. I know a majority of you people are going to be like, oh, well, that's how he got back, because of the Lazarus pit and stuff like that, but we don't know. This could be heading towards something else. This could be the Lazarus pit. We never know. Anything can happen with that. But last week's episode, as we know, was episode 4, which was Blackfire, which centered around Blackfire and Starfire. As we all know how most of these things go. Even the show can be, the episode can be named after a person, and it centrals around them. I didn't feel too much that the Barbara Gordon one centered too much on her. It did have a lot on her, but it didn't center too much on her. At least I don't think. Now that I'm thinking about it. But as we know, the Hank and Dove one centered on them. The Red Hood one centered on him. So on and so forth. So, with that said, people. Oh, if you guys haven't taken a look, I got these from Epic Hero Shop. It's one of New Rockstar's latest obsession shirts, and I got it, and it is awesome. I'm a big collector of their shirts. I don't even know why. Not gonna take too much time. We're gonna get started with Titan Season 3, Episode 5, Lazarus. Strap in, sit back, get your drink going on, and let's check it out.
I did. Bully for us.
Fucking knew it.
We barely made it out of there.
I knew. That's a big ass joint.
You doing?
Oh, it's Donna.
Careful, Jay. Living in that big house.
That man don't protect rich people. Bitch, what are you talking about?
Let's go.
Show him to the cops. It's worth trying.
That's the smartest plan I've ever heard Jason say.
I know that look.
Let's go introduce ourselves.
Jay.
Just a conversation. That's all. Come on.
I'll take that back. That's not smart.
I'm fuck. She's off. We hate clowns. Clowns.
Oh, nice one.
Maybe.
Ooh. Oof. Slade did a number on him, man.
See how tomorrow goes.
That's it. We're done?
You keep screwing around, man. You ain't never gonna be Robin.
Might even tell you a story about Superman.
The vault. Hey! The dummy, or the ventriloquist. That's what's name's coin. Joker's cards. Ooh, is that Ra's al Ghul's sword? Catwoman's goggles.
If this new girl likes cats, run.
Because I'm special.
Ooh. Yeah, that opened your eyes, didn't it?
Collector's item.
This music's kind of weird. Like, really. But it's like science montage. It is a Lazarus pit. Where the fuck is this, though? Is this underneath Gotham? Oh. Yeah, I gotta turn that off. just named Ra's al Ghul. He's literally doing John Travolta dancing. So he helped him with the persona. Oh boy.
Tell all your friends about me.
Okay? Who are you?
Oh, they just pulled the Batman 89, yo. What an episode to show the origins of Red Hood. I was waiting for this episode for a very long time to figure out how all this shit came down. And finally, we get an answer. Finally. And this, and with the episode titled Lazarus, it was the title of Rebirth, but it had the Lazarus pit in it. And apparently Jonathan Crane knew about it, and the Batman didn't. That's weird.
I find that very, very weird.
But anyway, we see that, Batman does have all these, like, different treasures of course, trophies of his villains. He had the Joker's cards. He had the ventriloquist dummy. He had, or Scarface, I should say. He had Catwoman's goggles and her whip. And he had Crane's fear toxin. And I knew it. I said it in the beginning. I said that that fearless gas was a concoction of the fear toxin itself. So supposedly this is like a, fear toxin mixed with an enhancer or something like that. That kind of prevents fear or something, I think. You guys gotta listen. You guys gotta listen. I knew it was it was a part of the fear toxin, and I knew Crane, well, obviously Crane had something to do with it, but he wanted out, and he wanted Robin to get him out. Obviously, he did. He got Dick Grayson to fly him on out of there, and oh shit, it happened. But it's interesting that Jonathan Crane, or Scarecrow, is what was a part of the process of bringing Red Hood to life. He was literally the orchestrator of building the Red Hood. It wasn't really Jason's idea. It was more of Crane's idea, which another interesting step that they did. And also, I love the references that they've had in there. They brought us to Crime Alley, where Bruce basically fired Jason again. And we saw. You know what? I gotta put it down. Ian Glenn, he brings a different life to Batman, and it's not in a bad way. It's actually in a good way. He brings something different to the table as Bruce Wayne that makes him nearly relatable, more than, and you see the struggles he's having. He doesn't seem all stern and, the way he is when he was in his prime. This is an older Batman, so he's looking at his life choices like, what do I do? I need to treasure life better, and Leslie Tompkins even said so. He's dealing with personality disorder, I think it was personality disorder. Yeah, and he pretty much does because he lives two lives. It's two different people, but one's a mask, and that's what Tompkins was trying to get Jason to realize, that just because Robin is freedom, Jason can be too. Robin, it's just a construct. It's just a facade of who you really are. It's just one part of who you are, and that's the part that you want to be fearless and unstoppable and all this other stuff. But can't have it two ways, man. Batman's starting to learn that the hard way, and he's been learning that the hard way. But yeah, oh man, and the reference that towards the end, where he was like, "I want you to tell all your friends about me," but he switched it up and ended it and said, "You know what? I'll just say it myself." After he shot the dude in the face. And man, woo! And then we really did get to see Jason's face. He got tore up, like ripped apart. It was split open, like wide open. So you weren't lying. They saw his dead body, and there was no way to fake that. But there was a Lazarus pit, I'm guessing somewhere underneath Gotham somewhere, which I don't know how Batman didn't know about that, but I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that go because Batman usually knows about these things. He knows about his city. I don't know why you wouldn't think he wouldn't know. But anyways. Oh, and in the trophy case, they had the League of Assassins Blade, which was another cool site. You know what? I really like how they are showing a lot of the cave more, and they're giving us more, you know, this, and they're giving us more like backstory. They're giving us explanation, and they're not slow about it. Like in the other season, like in the first season, they're not slow about this. And I understand the first season had, you know, it had to kind of build up each character and all this other stuff, but it didn't have to be that slow. I'm very glad that they're learning their lesson with this third season. You know, the episodes are pumping in, and every episode is excitement. And I'm really hoping that it continues this way for the rest of the season. Now, with that said, guys, I'm gonna go. That's the end of the show. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, drop that like. If you're new, hit the subscription button so you can be up to date on all things Marvel and Marvel and DC related. And also comment down below. Let me know what you think about the idea of Bruce not knowing that there's a Lazarus pit in the bottom of Gotham City, or anything else about this episode. Or if you have a DC question, throw it down below. I'll be glad to answer it for you, because I am DC Knowledge. Hear me roar. Anyway, guys, I'm Echo Ninja, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.